What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be checking out the full release of Gladiator Guild Manager, a squad-building Autobattler game. So we've got a bunch of different difficulties, random gladiators. Probably start without that, and check out the tutorial real quick.
The new guild owner, I hear. Welcome to Deadwoods. Turns out he didn't have the stomach for this kind of thing, but left a few buildings we can make use of. Take a look around. Anyway, I'm Slyn, your guild assistant. Let me give you a heads up. Gladiator championships are organized at the start of each month. Then there's the old arena named the Ring of Death. We can join the action there each week. They organize a variety of different fight types. And lastly, the Deadwoods has its fair share of problems. Bandits, beasts, feral undead. So expect to be contacted and asked for deadly gladiator services outside of the arena. Alright, lad. You can get gladiators and items here.
So the market and the
In the guild menu, you can increase gladiator and item slots, buy new buildings to allow trait and item upgrades, or unlock new gladiators. This is the Ring of Death Arena, which you can join each week. New quests will appear up here. And finally, your timeline. Press the fast forward button, or press space to start it moving.
Gladiator houses, so that will allow me to take more units into combat. Do I start with any resources? 40, so I can get one level on something. Item slots, automatically revives gladiators over time. Reset gladiators' stats, upgrade their traits, upgrade universal items. Hire special types of gladiators. Hire knights, tanky fighter with melee attack. Berserkers, punch and weapon block abilities, archers, shoot arrow and dodge abilities, mana assassins, stealth and shadow strike, weapon block dodge, taking down backline enemies, clerics, tanky support that heals allies with an AoE, melee attack and shield block, spellcaster that summons imps and big titans at their certain starting cooldown. So I'd need 60 stone to get that. Looks like I could grab that if I wanted to, but I might need some resources to actually buy some of them. Oh, that's a lot of guys already, wow. Can I see their traits or anything? Axe attack punch. Honestly, let's just buy a bunch of stuff and then start going, I guess. 180 out of 800, wage 10. We have a melee fighter tank, a melee fighter. I need a building for that. Berserker knight. Let's grab some archers, another knight, and one more archer, and hopefully that's not too much in wages. Item market, agility, strength, movement speed, and stamina. Don't really know how the stats will play out. I'll grab a bow for one of the archers, I guess. I am not sure how to equip that. Unit tier 6. Oh, you can customize the traits. Can't be set on fire, XP, movement speed, 20% agility when using a consumable. Man, that is a lot of stuff, wow. Agility of no friendly gladiator in range, can I toss that on? 1 crystal and 1 trait blueprint. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't have enough for that. We have some refutations. How do I do something with that? Okay, there we go. Extra agility. Roll numbers with white rectangles to see how these stats are affecting it. But, like, what does it actually do? Oh, more info? That still doesn't tell me anything. What does agility do? Shrug, let's go into fight and see how things work. Fight in which both you and the enemy will have only 1 gladiator. 2. few gladiators. The enemy will have only one but very strong gladiator. I have 4, but I guess some of them do need to be healed over time, so let's go with a 3-on-3. So they have a knight, an assassin, and a cleric. And I believe it said something about them being good against backline. So I might want to have like a knight in the back, but kind of close. And then have like an archer in the middle so that they hopefully don't go for him. So he'll engage the knight, and then hopefully this guy will like draw the assassin's attention, I guess. Okay, he's just going straight for my guy in the middle. Huh. Can I speed that up a bit? It's pretty slow. Well, goodbye, Archer. You will be missed. So, he might be permanently dead. We did win. Okay, he'll revive over time, I guess, and you can probably pay some money to do it instantly. Consumable item chance. 3 strength points. If only I could see what these stats actually do. I'm trying like shift and alt and all the modifiers, but I still can't tell what it does. But their main stat is strength, so it must be good. We will use the potion on him. Oh, I guess that probably lasts a short amount of time in combat then. Okay. So I just got the items there for winning. Do I have like income or anything? Gladiator traits not strong enough, no problem. Buy some resources and build the trait Crucible to upgrade traits to higher levels. Let's wait a bit on that probably. Probably have enough of them for now. I have 1 level in that. What would upgrading it do for me? 100% speed boost? That sounds pretty good since I have 1 dead right now. Let's see, can I get anything else? Item storage. I don't really have items to go with that right now. Let's see if there's anything else good. 160 health, 4 strength. Knock out the enemy for 3 seconds. Can't afford it though. Those are pretty cheap. 105 is kind of expensive. It sounds good. Alright, we will toss that on him. And then I guess we are going... What is there? Championships are organized at the start of each month. Create new battle choices, so I have to pay money for that as well? I can't accept any of them. I can't accept any of them? Huh? Can't resume game while panels are open? Do I need to have the day pass, maybe? No. Gladiator market update? So he's revived, but I still can't fight.
If some of your gladiators die, don't worry. Temple of Revival sits within the guild, resurrecting gladiators. But it takes some time. However, should you want to bring them back to life instantly, it will cost you mana crystals.
I don't know, I guess I beat the game. There are no fights left for me. I can update the shop for free. I don't know if that really does anything since I'm out of money. I'm going to run out of wages because I can't fight. Huh? Oh, you have to wait 8 days for a single fight? Okay, I think I messed up by hiring too many gladiators, and now the wages are probably too high if it takes that long between fights. Let's try a few versus one. So we have a knight, gladiator info. Can I like inspect him? He has a melee attack and a shield block. So this should be a pretty good setup. This guy has some bonus strength, so we will have him slightly back. So he should have pretty good damage. Actually, who's stronger out of these? Okay, there we go. I had a trait on one of them, right? And the bow. Okay, so he has the bow. Easy enough. Consumable item chance 100%, 60 gold. And I can only fight every 8 days. Yeah, I think I might have messed up. So I guess I can just wait the 8 days and then I can go for these 3. But I probably need to get rid of a gladiator then, since their wages 8, 8, 8, 10. Let's toss, I guess, this guy. Oh, I can get some money back for selling. Actually, I've used him in some fights. Let's toss her. Man, that just seems so weird that you have to wait so long between the fights. I feel like I'm missing something here. 45 wood. I don't really have a lot of items currently though. I probably messed up the buildings as well. I guess all I can really do is wait for the next fight then. So, day 8.
A gaggle of immigrated
that's
peasants
loud.
are plotting to spread their religion here. In their homeland, they paid homage to the Church of the Light, and now wish to build a tabernacle in the Dead Woods. This will not do. I need you to cut down the leadership of this blighted cult.
So I guess I should have kept the guy, but I felt like I was running out of gold, so it's kind of too late now. We have a fence wielder. Punch, pitchfork block, pitchfork attack. Can be used once enemy gets into this gladiator's minimum range, so we want to have melee close the distance quickly. Burning light, dealing damage, setting them burning. Pushes enemies away with her wings. 120 healing, a shield to a friendly gladiator protecting them. Increase their main stat by 1 point. So we need melee to close the distance over there. And then I guess that's about all I can do for now. Wait, do I want to focus him down? He has 820 health. There's a 500. It would be better to get the peasants out of the way if I can. Swap the higher damage knight up there as well, and then have this guy tanking the chunky boy. Can I actually do anything in the fights? Doesn't seem like I can use consumables there or anything. So our strength knight 915, the archer 1754.
Good. Now we are done with this nonsense.
What is that? 35 of some guy. So So I need to choose rewards. I might want the gold because I wasted so much of that. So we got an event, but I still need to wait, I guess, another 2 days for that. Are there any items that would be cool? 160 health is quite a bit. So that might not be bad. Bunch of consumables, intelligence, movement speed and stamina. What is... I can't see what the stats do. But they have 245, 195. I would guess it's probably the frequency they use their abilities or something. Might be nice to have that on the melee dude. Force strength. I'll toss that on one of the archers since 160 on top of that's a decent increase. Toss that on our main melee dude. Then I guess we wait 2 more days for the next set of fights. 2, 3, 1. Let's go 3. So they have the exact same setup as me. 660 health, 740. So let's burst this guy down. The Strength Knight and the DPS, and then we'll have this guy try and take some hits. Looks good. Lacking stamina. -%, whatever that means. Minor strength potion. I think those are the scrolls I was missing. For whatever I tried to unlock earlier. Those guys are berserkers. Weapon block, kick, punch. Blocks a melee attack 29, that sounds kind of weak. When they're hitting for like 273. Okay, yeah, 30 stamina cost, 18, 16. So it's how much you use for your abilities, but if you aren't having issues with it, then I don't think it will do anything. And they use strength as well, it looks like. So let's see if I can get that trait now. The 30% if none of them are in range, that sounds pretty good. I need 1 and 1. Okay, the scrolls are over here. I have 4. So 30% agility as long as I am not close to friendly units, that sounds pretty good. Level 6 for a new trait. Let's see if this guy can get one as well. He has 12% XP already, so that might be okay. After each battle they participate in increases by 5%. Ooh, that's kind of cool. 2 months in the guild, strength increases by 25%. 40%. Enemy gladiator comes within range, this gladiator gets terror. That sounds terrible on a melee dude. 30% with no friendlies, also sounds kind of bad for melee. Reach friendly gladiator within range, that actually sounds decent. An enemy restores 25%, sounds pretty good for a frontliner as well. Blocking or dodging increases strength, XP, movement speed, 20% strength on consumable. Lose 1% for every 100 gold you have. The healing on kill sounds pretty good. Blocking or dodging. Shield block, block melee, projectile or area of effect attacks with a 0.86 cooldown. That sounds pretty good. I am down to try that, I think. With his spammable shield block, that should ramp up pretty quickly. Let's see, I have 260 gold. These don't really use gold, so I'm okay spending that. Can I upgrade anything with my current resources? Doesn't really seem like it. Let's see, that's a percentage strength increase, so getting some more flat should be pretty good on him for it to multiply against. I'm pretty low in gold, so let's keep it like that for now. And that is the blocker, so we'll toss that on him. So I guess my tanks will have some okay damage now. But I guess I'll have to wait another 8 days to fight again. Bandits taking over Graveyard Arena.
Bandits have beat up 2 guards and claimed ownership of the Graveyard Arena. I need you to take them down before they do any more harm.
Okay, so I guess it's 1 fight every 8 days plus the random events every once in a while. And 3 units, perfect. We have Throw Spear. If it kills an enemy, it will continue flying. Net preventing them from moving. So some range crowd control guys. Melee fighter, melee attack, shield block, shield bash. They're fairly tanky. I'll probably want at least 1 frontliner tanking these guys. The archer can likely hit them as they're focusing my frontline, and I want her away from them for the agility boost talent she has. If I went up here, I could maybe have him help out on those guys, but I don't know if it would be worth lowering the stats. And I want to have some blocks on this guy for the ramping thing. So we'll have like maybe the 2 melees on him and then the ranged on him, hopefully. Oh god, they're going for my archer. But she is wrecking them with the agility boost. Wrecked. So 1400. She did about 50% more than both of the tanks combined with that agility boost.
Well done. Peasants will be able to sleep peacefully tonight.
Oh, that's the favor stuff. I got that increased from 50 earlier. I guess I should be getting some resources so I can build more of the buildings. Let's see if that unlocks anything for me. Looks like no, I mainly need these stones. I can buy them for gold? Those would sell for 40. I'm just gonna keep playing. I'm probably gonna end up needing them for something eventually. So we need 24 for the next fight. What is that question mark? Or exclamation mark? New items. Health, agility, intelligence, and stamina. I think I'm okay for now. So I guess the more gladiators that participate in the fight, the better, because they gain XP. But you also have to balance that against the gold cost. Oh, it's 0 now. Huh. Okay, well I may as well refresh that then. Go with the 3 versus 3. We have 2 berserkers. And a cleric. Friendly gladiators around him in an area. Block melee. So I want to focus them down so that the AoE healing doesn't get as much value. Hopefully that will give her enough distance for her buff. Is there like a way to see if that's active? 17 agility. 17, I guess probably not. A range of 2, so I can do it based off of the squares that are showing. So that should be fine. That should be 3, but I guess that should work. So we're fine on stamina. Almost 300 blocked. That's not bad, it seems like. What are the hammer and mace? Crafting tools, upgrading universal items. Ooh, we got a level up. 5 points. 160 per level up, that's not bad. Only it told me what the different stats do. Let's go like maybe 2 health. Maybe 1 stamina or movement. Just in case, and then some strength. Oh, I should have checked if the shield block scales with strength actually. That would have made it a lot more valuable. So I would need to build something to reset that to C. I'll keep that in mind for later. Burnt down windmill, gladiator market. So you can sometimes get some of them at higher levels as well. And they also come with some traits. After each battle they participate in, and it increases by 5% to 25%. That would be a pretty good free trait, to be honest. But I'm still a bit low on gold.
A group of unsatisfied peasant vandals have burnt down a windmill. I need you to bring them to justice.
1 difficulty, 3 max gladiators. Okay, so you can see that at the start. So similar setup to last time, we have the pitchfork men's, which we want to engage in melee to prevent that. So if I can have one of them sprinting up over there, and then this guy taking their focus. Let's do like that, and then her buff should be active and she can probably snipe the one over there. What does that show you? Oh, okay. You know, the knights in range, they won't use their skill anymore, but I'm getting completely wrecked by a 1 difficulty quest? What? Ah, those guys are insane! What is happening? I even sprinted into melee to counter the ability on all 3 of them. Jesus. I guess we're waiting a while to revive them.
Pay guards after all.
I guess I just can't handle that one. And we are waiting for the revive now. There was something about upgrading items, right? Only universal items. I'm not sure what that is currently, but those are all the same items. So I guess I can't upgrade anything. We will do the few versus 1 to get XP for everyone. Got some wood and some scrolls. Let's check out the levels. So the block is 127. Oh, okay. Strength is extremely important on them then, since it increases their blocking and their damage. So let's go like 4 into strength and 1 into health, I guess. Then over here, 113. 34. Let's see if the accuracy goes up as well. 113.83. Okay. That's pretty important since you have 2 damage stats multiplying against each other. And then 35.9 also increases her survivability on top of that. So honestly, let's go 5 into agility on the DPS. Level 6 for the next tier slot. I still feel like I'm kind of low on gold. I guess I've been buying a lot of items, but it's just cool equipping all of your guys, you know? I can wait a bit on that. That was 3, right? So all I can really do is increase my gear for that. Level 5 for the next slot. Yeah, I don't really feel like I can increase my power that much. Maybe increasing the strength on those guys so they block some more, and tossing some consumables on them. We'll try that. Unfortunately, there's no axes for strength, which is what I was really looking for. But let's fully kit them out with consumables, and I guess we'll try that again. I don't think either of those will help me here. It seems fine on stamina so far. I'm not really sure. Felt like I played it correctly last time. Wait, who has the most strength? They should be tanking. 25. Have him rush into melee range. Have her buff active. I think that's about the closest I can do without disabling the buff. But she also moves away a bit, so that helps out. Going okay so far. Wow, that was way easier. I got an extra level on 2 of my guys and some consumables.
I knew gladiators would come in handy for these sort of tasks.
So let's take these stones, definitely. And we are now friendly. Okay, 20% extra for her quest now, not bad. Let's see if we can build something. Gladiator slots, that would help out in one of the battles, I think. And occasionally in the events. Upgrade Gladiator's traits, that could be pretty good. Hire Knights, I already have that. What does upgrading that do? It doesn't tell me? Berserkers, Archers... Yeah, I'm not sure what that does. I guess I'll go ahead and grab that for the missions that's available. Wait, that's the bottom thing. I thought that was how many you could take into the battle with you. So you can rotate through them a bit more often. Okay, I don't think that's actually that useful to me currently. That would be very expensive money-wise to sustain. Maybe extra item slots would be good. Oh, that's... Oh my god, I need to see what it's upgrading a bit first. I thought that was how many I could wear, but that's based on level. Oops. Oh well. I guess I'll get one more to help out with some of the big battles. I can get that, right? Yeah, I think so. I would probably want a cleric if possible. That's 60 stone. I guess I'm saving for that. I can reset that, and then we will wait for some more stuff to come, I guess. Championship available, graveyard. So I can only take 3 into there anyway, so I may as well check it out. I can't see the enemies, so I guess YOLO. I guess next fight? Oh, okay. So 2 knights, a knight, a cleric. Rewards per coupon. Regular item chance 25%. So these two have stone and I need stone pretty badly. That gives a scroll, that gives a crystal. Probably the scrolls, I guess. 2 knights also seems like a good fight for me. Actually, let's have them focus the same knight as well. Archer and a knight. Did I get stones for that? No. So I'll have to do a number of fights in a row, I guess? We can just do the same thing here. Oh, you need to do 5 fights in a row, it looks like. 2 mana assassins. Goodbye, Archer. This might be bad, but I could really use some stone. I mean, I should be fine against that with the 2 souped up knights. Let's see, who has the higher strength? 22 and 19. So, probably taking some of the hits on him and focusing that one down. So 2 more fights if I can pull it off. It seems like they're all level 1, so it should be doable, I think. Wet noodle fight. Leather hat 640 health? That seems kind of nuts right now. Got the stone I needed. So I can now build the cleric thing, right? 15 and 60, I have that. Oh, that tells you experience gain plus 25%. Okay. Need a lot of stone for them though. Alright, let's grab a cleric. Let's see, they are 2 and 1. That guy does not have a trait, I think. So their main stat is intelligence. Melee attack, divine heal circle. Area of 2.28, so it'll be a bit hard for him to reach the archer. 126. And then he can block as well, so he's kind of a frontline as well. Wait, 112 on the level 2? 126? That's quite a bit more. From 1 intelligence? 9 intelligence? 126, yeah. I guess I probably want the level 1 so that I can customize their stats a bit more. $640. Let's go ahead and pop that on him so he doesn't get killed early on. Intelligence and stamina, that would increase his healing. 168, 31. Does that scale with int as well? No. Could I see what it scales with? I guess it's probably strength like the other shield block that these guys have. But still, increasing his healing should be pretty helpful.
Baroness sent us a letter, asking if we would like to enter into an alliance with her. She could use an ally like us, now that her trust grows.
So I guess we are waiting on the next fight now. Farm. Oh, that's a different championship that's harder afterwards, okay. And the days reset, it looks like. So we can do few versus one to get our cleric some XP here. I guess this guy is probably better now that I put all this strength into him. Let's see if I can... Actually, can I move that to him? Give him even more strength? Okay, can't have the same item equipped. We'll give him some boots then. We have a big berserker, standard skills it looks like. On the archer, 72 on the cleric, but 504 healing isn't too bad. Only 200 blocked with all that strength, huh? Scroll of Groundedness, immune to knockdowns. That would be useful against the berserkers. I don't think I want to get any more gladiators right now. What is that? Rhino Cave? Melee attack, Rhino Skin, 21% damage from all attacks, double for ranged and AoE. Okay, so a pretty strong tank. A Rhino Cave. 35 stone? That's actually not that bad. So it seems like there's some new buildings now. Invigorator. Mana Assassin. Weapon block, dodge. 225, knock them down. It sets bleeding for 3 damage. First 10 seconds of battle, removed upon the first attack. So I just have the 1 Rhino right now. Oh, I guess I could update it. 1 Rhino, 1 Warlock. Melee attack, summon Imp Minion. 15 intelligence points gives the minion 1 level. Titan with burning wings who's able to push enemies away and set them on fire. 6 intelligence gives it 1 level. That sounds pretty cool. It does start on cooldown for 13.4 seconds, which is pretty long though. So I've seen all of the other stuff, just the Rhino and Warlock would be new. Warg. I can't see what they do yet. Warlock need 5 more stone. I could try buying that, but I'd also have to increase my Gladiator slots, which cost stone as well, so that's probably out of the picture right now. So I guess we wait a bit for an event. I do have some gold, but I am mostly kitted out right now actually.
My necromancers discovered a farm that was once an old war burial ground. Unfortunately, the peasants refused to let us dig up their precious crops. I need you to pay them a visit.
So 4 units, peasants, and a slicer. 45 damage. A kitchen knife dealing 75, knock an enemy down for 0.17. So that's the tank, and we want to engage the peasants quickly if possible. That one has 1300 health though. Actually at 900, maybe I just burst this guy down and then we'll go into range after that. Try and spread the damage out between these two so that I can do some AoE healing and have her off to the side so she has the maximum buff. Damage, 1300 on that knight, wow. With 915 blocks as well. That guy is a beast. 819 healing. I don't think I've found any of the universal items though.
Necromancers are not as competent as I'd like to believe. Fools.
So we can get a 2 agility, 2 intelligence, or 3 intelligence, 25 stam. I already have one of those though. I don't think any of those help me right now. I could grab that for a summoner later on since they look pretty interesting. And then I can grab some more stone. Ooh, I got some levels on the knights, so we'll go full strength probably. Maybe like 4 strength, 1 health. That'll help prevent them from getting bursted down, and then that'll increase their blocking power a lot, as well as their damage a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually not sure that 12% XP is very good. The trait Crucible in the guild. What do I... That would actually be a pretty big boost to the ones I have currently, so I should probably grab that. So we'll go 4 strength, 1 health. That would go up to 75% increase. That seems really strong. Since it also increases his blocking. Oh, can I get a trait on this guy? Blocking or dodging increases intelligence, XP. It seems like they're mostly the same between classes, just at different stats. Each battle they participate in increases. 2 months in the guild increases intelligence by 25%. Those are the same, but that has no downside. I guess that ramps up a bit quicker. 40%. Enemy gladiator, that would be battle and cleric. No friendly gladiator, also bad. Each friendly in range, that's not too bad. 2% for each enemy killed. I'm not sure if that's for that hero or like overall. During heavy wind? That must be something up here? Clear weather. Store 100% faster during Crimson Mist. 5% health during rain? For each mana crystal. Minimum range requirement for abilities and agility by 5% each time this gladiator damages an enemy. I don't think he gains anything from agility. 40% bonus health, but starts with health missing. Stamina is above 50%, gains intelligence. Loses 10% each time health is lost. Let me try that so that I can see if it's per enemy he kills or based on them overall. Up to 30% would be pretty good. And I guess I do have the resources to upgrade. We can also bump that one up to 45%. Yeah, I feel like the XP one is actually pretty weak there. I might want to replace this guy at some point. kind of messed him up since I was a noob, but oh well. I'll just upgrade him and see how he goes. I could be wrong about that. Or 6 strength. Okay, wow, that's really good. Can I dual wield weapons on him? Okay, OP. 281 block now. Toss the boots back on him. And then I used all my stone for the talent thing.
Ooh, I found a threatening note knife pinned to our door. Not sure. It's all gibberish. Whoever wrote it doesn't seem literate. But it does look like it was written with a lot of anger.
Gladiator invisible for the first 5 seconds or until they finish executing their ability. Looks like that's all stuff I've seen before. Oh, I can upgrade for free. Another cloak. Intelligence by 6 and agility by 2. Intelligence by 7. Ooh, that's pretty good. I could use both of those on the cleric. That would be a big healing increase. That would be 210 and 175. I could do that. It's a lot, but it would be pretty strong. And then I can check if his block scales with agility as well. 2 agility. 32. Okay, it does scale with agility, huh? So that makes the 1 talent over here a bit better. Each time this gladiator damages an enemy, 5% agility. I'm not sure what the minimum range requirements are though. And then we get the 7 intelligence over here. That goes from 210 up to 308. Pretty significant there. Might want to give him some health when he levels up to help out a bit with that though. So we can do a 3 versus 3. We have 3 grannies. Actually, let's do a bit closer with the cleric so that maybe his AoE will hit the archer if she needs it. Oh god, he's running into melee of her and disabling her buff. Okay, that was not ideal. Ooh, we got some levels. I guess we just go like 4 agility and 1 health. To try and keep her from getting one shot, but maximizing the damage, and the agility increases her survivability as well, plus really good damage. 308, 364, and that doesn't scale at all with int, right? 32. Oh, the cooldown went down slightly. Oh, you can hover over it here. Okay, that is big strength scaling, 4.5, only 0.5 from the agility. Intelligence times 14. Cooldown on that goes down with agility, huh? Cooldown on that goes down with int. Actually, I might grab some agility at some point to increase the shield block and lower the cooldown of that. But for now, his health is really low. need some metal bars now to try out the summoner.
Some half-wit peasants have blocked the graveyard, preventing my necromancers from performing their work. I beseech you, gladiators, to clear the way.
Only 2 gladiators, that might be kind of rough. So we have 2 pitchforks. So I'll definitely want at least 1 melee. I guess that should be fine. And then I'd probably want a lot of damage to burst them down quickly.
Good. That'll give them something else to scream about.
Grab me some metal bars. More rhinos. Can get a warlock crypt, and I do want to try them out. And then I'll need some more gladiator slots next with stone. There aren't any available right now in anyways. We have a berserker again. I could have up to 5 here, wow. It's kind of hard to see with the buffs over top of them like that, but I like having the grid on so I can see the archer's range. Minor agility potion, 9 agility, wow. Item markets. Intelligence 8, 50% off, huh? I'd mainly be interested in that, but I mean, my cleric already has such good gear. I guess he doesn't need the stamina, but it's just not that much of an upgrade right now, and I'm kind of low on gold.
Blighted half-wits are at it again, interrupting our raising rituals. Have you ever seen what a half-baked ghoul looks like? We had to bash his demented brains in as a mercy. Now, I would like you to do the same to those peasants.
So 2 pitchforks and a granny. We have 3 slots, and I do want to get the cleric some levels. We'll put him right in between the peasants to hopefully disable them quickly. Then have him... He can probably take some hits with his shield block. That might be a bit too close to the archer. I wonder if it's like a full square or if it includes partial ones as well. That should be good enough. Oh god, my cleric. Thank god.
This better keep them away for good.
So we need some more stone. Both of them are friendly, 20%. Decreased by 20%. I don't think I've even seen that guy yet. I can upgrade that so that I can get a summoner once they're available. But there are none currently. 15, that's not too bad. We have 2 warlocks. This guy has a trait. 20% when using a consumable. I don't know, I haven't really been that good about using consumables. I'd probably rather have a different trait. So summon Imp, summon Titan sounds pretty cool. So with a 65-second cooldown, that would only really happen once a fight. But they do both go down with agility. That goes down with agility as well. So you might want a decent mix of agility and intelligence then, but we will try out a warlock. Huh, I could actually still get that, and that's pretty cheap. Int and agility together would be pretty nice, but it also gives him survivability. It scales with strength and it's a melee attack. Agility also improves his casting time, it seems like. We have an archer. Don't think I've seen that for the solo fighter before. Oh, I only have 3 here, huh? Probably going to need my archer for the damage. My strongest knight for the big blocking. And then I guess we'll toss the warlock in and see what he can do. Actually, let me put the movement speed boots on here, I think. For this fight. So he can close the distance here. Okay. Goodbye, warlock. He did 0 damage, sick. Some mana crystals and scrolls. Oh yeah, I did forget to put a trait on him. 40% health. Stamina's above 50% during heavy wind, crimson mist, rain, crystal. For each enemy killed. Oh yeah, can I see if that's actually stacking up on him? I don't know if it is. So it's probably based on the enemies he's killed, which would make sense since it's called Serial Killer. Oh well. Experimenting and learning. Each battle they participate in, 5%. Does he have that one agility thing? That would be kind of good on him. 5% each time he damages an enemy. Might take a while to ramp up. I'll try that one. Give him a bit of intelligence as he participates. Championship available farm. I guess we check it out. So this one is the easiest and it ramps up a bit. Honestly, the last one I lost one of my most important guys, so maybe we go full easy here. As I'm still learning the game. This guy needs time to ramp up his trait, so I think I'm not going to play him in a tournament if I can help it. Go like that, some AoE healing, and some damage. What's the green number on her? not sure. Ooh, a level up. So the cooldown on that goes down with intelligence. 7 times strength. I guess we probably want some int then, 0.86. Wow, that was actually a pretty big improvement. Oh, because it'll make it a lot harder to sustain the stamina, right? Does that cost stamina? No, it doesn't, huh? Okay, well, that's insane. 0.58 with no stamina cost? 0.43? Isn't that just insane? Huh? No stamina? 0.15 cooldown? That seems really insane. He has some wargs, so I can see what they do now. Bite, dodge. I guess just a standard agility melee fighter? Oh, he has a pyromancer. Sky Firebolt. 98 in an area of 1.94, setting them burning. That's pretty cool. I can't really easily deal with a backliner. I would need a mana assassin for that. I guess the cleric should be a bit closer since he's going to be trying to heal her anyways. So he can go like that, I guess. So I guess we see the cooldown on that 3.6, 3.47, that's pretty good. But not quite as insane as the shield block. He could definitely use some more health. Let's see, agility works on that, but it's a pretty low value. Let's go like 1 more agility and 2 into int, I guess. Cooldown on that scales with intelligence. 0.23. 0.1? Huh? This has no stamina cost, so it's only this one. I guess I probably need some stamina to go with that. 0.1. So that's going to be 340 stamina a second? Can I see how much I regenerate? Select image. I guess we're going to need a lot more stamina to go with that, and then maybe a bit more agi. Some of the cooldown scaling for the non-main stats that those guys have seems pretty nuts. So this is the guy with the huge blocks. We want him to be taking most of the damage. Doesn't seem like a 0.1 second cooldown. A bunch of berserkers. We do want a lot of damage on this guy, but having 4 would probably be pretty risky. So that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, that guy had the boots on, right? Oh, he has 3 slots now. Well, that guy's gonna be a beast then. Oh, my cleric died. That's pretty bad. But I think we're at the end now. Archer, Pyromancer, 1.5 difficulty, so I should probably go here with the Cleric Dead. And also, I should toss some consumables out just to make sure I can do this. Strength for him. Agility for her. And that's probably good enough. Goodbye, Warlock. Yeah, that does not seem like a 0.1 cooldown. 9,000, 4k, 1.5k, 1.6k blocked. Hey, the Warlock did a little bit of damage. Oh, you get 6 sets of them. I didn't pay attention to that the first time. 18 strength. A bunch of gold and resources. Not bad. So 0.86. Get the block cooldown down, since that seems pretty important for the knights. Let's see. He could use some more. Oh. What is... Oh, that's just the reviving thing. Durr. Gladiator item, reviving. What does that do? 200%. 25% on archers. Kind of like trying out the new types. Drummer. Cryomancer. That sounds cool. Ranged spellcaster that deals direct damage and sets enemies on fire. Okay, Purifier sounds really cool. I want that. I need 10 more metal.
We finally managed to break through the doors of the ancient temple. I'm calling upon all guild members to help clear the imp infestations. Then, we shall celebrate by holding a grand championship within.
This looks really difficult. 12-20 melee fighters. Oh well, YOLO. Only 3 slots, so I definitely don't want the Warlock who's still ramping up. We want the super strong knight, probably the archer, and then I think probably the second knight as well. I don't think the cleric will do that much healing just one guy. So I guess like that, have them split their focus between the 2 block knights. What is my archer doing? Just shoot them, bro. Come on, you got out DPS by tanks. That was sad.
Well done!
Purifier Temple. Sounds really cool. We have some rhinos, an assassin, and then I've seen all the other stuff. We have some rhinos, warlock, no purifier. 20 isn't too bad, I'll check. Cryomancer. I don't see any purifiers. RIP. I'll wait a bit so the cost goes down. I can probably get another one soon with the gold I have. Let's go ahead and reset that so we can get the XP. Oh, one and they have a few weak ones. Interesting. Let's do the mini versus one. I still need to get my warlock some battle XP so that his trait goes up. Can I see what that's at? I don't think so. So we have 6 gladiators. Wow, okay. Purifier, that's who I want. Burning light into an enemy target, dealing damage and setting them burning. So I guess that's single target, and Wings Force pushes enemies away with her wings, knocks them down for 2.65 seconds. Range crowd control AoE. Maybe that's just the wings. Yeah, that's direct, and that's AoE. So we can have everyone here. He zapped the warlock instantly. Goodbye. Goodbye, archer. Okay, my comp is terrible against this and I almost lost. Wow. So 3 healing for a bit. Oh, there was another event as well. Bunch of rhinos, no purifiers. Rip. $640 health. Maybe I should get some of those, to be honest. I could use one on the warlock. Maybe the archer as well. Oh, I had one, oops. We will replace the 3 int, and she has a free slot from leveling up.
By the manor, they won't give it a rest. We will have to spill more peasants' blood and teach them the price of interfering with matters of the church.
So 4 gladiators, 2 grannies, and 2 tanks. That should be pretty easy, so I can maybe get the warlock another fight here. Or he could just die almost instantly. But the clear kind of saved them. So that's like his first real fight. He got a bunch of summons off there. 785. It's about 700, 800. So I guess all of his damage might be from the minions. Yeah, I guess he does just have that 1 weak melee attack.
Now we'll see if they feel like doing any more peaceful protesting.
6 strength, 8 int, or 6 int, 2 agility. I could definitely use some agility on the warlock. And then over here we are pretty low on stone. Execution time cooldown. Yeah, agility seems pretty strong on him actually. .6 on the initial cooldown, 12.28. Let's give him a bit of health since he's dying pretty quickly. Give him a good amount of int so he can actually get his abilities off, hopefully. Got the cleric. He could use some more health. Then probably some agility and a bit of int. Level 6 for a new trait slot. Getting close on some of them.
It's good to have you on my side, Guild Owner. Listen, we found a trace to a very special artifact in the ancient temple. I need your gladiators to clear out this room from imp infestation before we can investigate further.
4 difficulty. The imps were pretty easy last time, but they have some ranged ones now. Fairly low accuracy though. Might be doable. Let's toss some consumables since it is 4 difficulty though. Let's actually try an agility thing on him for the faster summoning. Stamina, probably don't need that. Probably always want the archer, and then I guess a knight is fine. Oh god. Goodbye, warlock. He did get a few summons out. Yeah, I guess the archers just don't even attack if something is in melee. He did 57 damage? What?
Good job. We'll keep investigating. I think we're on the right track.
2 agility, 150 stam, 6 int, 2 agility, that's pretty good. For resources, we could use some more metal, it looks like. Friendly on both still. He has one of those already. He has one already. The knights actually scale pretty well with that, don't they? I could do that instead of that one. That didn't go down? Minus 1.27? Minus 0.85, so it should be going down. Oh, the minimum is 0.15. Oh, okay. I missed that earlier. What does agility do? 1.5. Lowers the execution time of melee, but that's not amazingly useful. But I don't really have that much right now anyways. So that looks like a decent place to stop for now. We got all the events cleared out, lots of levels, tried out a few different classes. Game seems pretty cool so far. There's a lot of customization. There's a lot of new classes that I'm still unlocking. Rhino, Cryomancer, Invigorator, Drummer, Metal Armor that absorbs a percentage of damage. Cryomancer sounds pretty useful. It'd be nice if I could like click on their little graphic right there to see what they actually do, to like bring up this page without actually having to look at them in the markets. Cleric, Warlock, Cryomancer. So Frostbolt, area of 2.1, freezing them for 3.76 seconds? That sounds insane. Does a fairly long cooldown. Maybe you stack agility to CC them as much as possible. Get the cooldown and execution down. Icicle shot, pushing them away and dealing 43 damage. Yeah, I guess you stack int and agility and you just chain freeze them maybe? Sounds pretty insane. but I am really enjoying the game so far. A lot of customization. There's also quite a bit to learn to actually get into the game, but it didn't seem too punishing. I lost a lot of units, but they revive for free after a certain amount of time, so not too bad. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.